advisors that we have at the Money Edge. And I just want to say thank you for coming along to take the time and learn about some fantastic technology that we've really fell in love with at the Money Edge, and that is Xero. So just quickly, who has heard of Xero before tonight? Okay, so a few, that's good. So I'm going to spend the next 10 minutes or so just, I suppose, talking about and showing you through the program. There is so much. I will need hours to cover everything, so I'm just going to cover the basics. So first of all, what is Xero? Xero, for those of you who don't know, is an online accounting program that's really changing the way businesses do business. It's opening a myriad of new doors for businesses to get that competitive advantage, and yeah, all about time saving and building efficiencies in your business. So let's see what all the hype is about. So first of all, we have the dashboard, and on the left-hand side here you can see your bank account. So this will link directly with your bank and feed in. So Xero just drags the data in, it doesn't push any data out, so there's no issues with security or employees having access to bank accounts or anything like that. So you can quickly see graphically how your bank balance is tracking and see how much work you've got ahead of you and how much bank or how many bank statement lines that you've got to reconcile. So on the right-hand side, you can see quickly your money coming in or expected to come in and expected to go out in the coming days or months, and that can be manipulated based on expected payment dates or things like that. So you can adjust that, and it's quite helpful for cash flow for many small businesses. And just in the top right-hand corner is the accounts watch list. So for those people that want to keep an eye on different accounts, so whether it be sales or entertainment expenses and things like that, you can just see it as soon as you log in every morning, it's right there. You can see how much you spent for the month or year to date. So bank reconciliation. So with Xero, this is something that you can do daily. You don't have to wait till the end of the month or the end of the quarter to do it, which I'm sure many of us are familiar with. So Xero have a number of smarts built into their software that will allow or help business owners do this tedious task quite quickly and not make it such a big deal at year end or, sorry, month end. So what I mean by that is, like I mentioned, Xero will drag the data in from the bank, and based on the information that is already in the system, so whether it be an invoice raised or a bill entered, or whether it's something that you've told it previously, it will suggest or match that for you. So, for example, if I'm buying office expense or stationery regularly from a local office supplier, I can tell Xero, well, as long as it's under $30, I want to code it to office expenses, and it will automatically reconcile it for you. All you have to do is click OK. So the next time you come to do that, it's already pretty much done for you. And same with invoices that you've invoiced your customer. So it will come in, or the payment will come in through the bank. The next day it will be in Xero for you, and Xero will automatically recognise who it was from, the amount and the date, and it will reconcile it for you. So you just have to click the button, pretty much. So also with Xero's mobile application or smartphone application, which I will touch on in a little bit later, it allows you to reconcile your bank on the go. So simply by logging in through your tablet or smartphone. So I've had a client who's told me they do their bank reconciliation while they're on the exercise bike. I don't know that I'm that keen, but if that's how quickly it can be done, because it's a matter of 2 minutes, 5 minutes a day, just imagine all the other situations that you can be in multitasking. I'd rather be on the beach, but instead of in the gym, but that's my personal preference. So it's very quick and easy, which is good. So in the sales area, first of all, I can see the customers that owe me the most. So that's really helpful for chasing debtors if you have that issue. And I can send statements directly from this screen too. So sending statements and invoices can be done in bulk at the click of a button. So print out or go into each customer file separately to prepare the statement. It's all there for you. You can create invoices from here, and a really great time-saving feature of Xero is the ability to generate or recurring invoices. So if you've got a customer that you invoice regularly, whether it be monthly, weekly, annually, you can set that up in Xero based on that individual customer or a group of customers. Xero will generate the invoice for you, automatically send it, so the clients will get it. You don't have to do anything. And that can work in a number of different business situations. So not necessarily for businesses that have annual subscriptions or things like that. If you've got a client that wants your services or wants something for 3 months, you can set that up once and not have to worry about it anymore. So from sending or generating the invoice and emailing it to the client can then either open the PDF document, which I think most people do, but Xero have the ability for the customer to log in, create their own free Xero user account, view their invoice online. They can go back and see their history of invoices from you, and they can even pay straight from this screen. So that's pretty cool, and again, just getting money in your bank quicker. So payroll's getting quite funky too, and you can now submit your employee tax file number declarations online directly through the Xero software. So you don't need to do the paperwork. The employee would still fill out the paper form, but instead of you filling out your part, posting it to the ATO, you can do it as part of the employee setup and lodge that electronically. And there's also an employee portal facility, so that's where your employees, again, have their own Xero login, and that's unlimited based on the number of employees you have. And that's where they can go in, they can download payslips, whether it be current or previous payslips, their pay-as-you-go payment summary or group certificate. They can complete timesheets if that's a feature that the employer chooses to use, and also request leave or submit leave requests. So in today's world, I guess we can say that the more mobile the better. And with an accounting package like Xero, you can be as mobile and as flexible with your accounting as you need to be or as you'd like. So this is what I mentioned earlier, the Xero Touch application, and it's available on pretty much all platforms, Android, Apple, you name it, it's pretty much there. So I've just got a quick video on this to probably show you the best representation of what it can do.
My job is fixing people's pipes, celebrity clientele mostly. They have needs, I solve problems. The nature of my job is that I am always on the move. That means I always have my tools, and that's why I handle my business with Xero Touch. It's the mobile app Xero, and I use it to get all kinds of things done. At the start of my day, I do the bank rec. Every new transaction comes in from the bank overnight, and I clear them one at a time to make sure that everything's right. I can easily check the balances of my accounts to see how the business is doing, which is pretty good. But it's not just for checking on my money, it's for real work too. Like invoicing for a job as soon as I finish it. Xero Touch is always with me, so I don't have to wait till I'm at a computer to do things like enter my expenses. Of course, I can't do it all myself. That's what my accountant is for. I can get in touch with him through Xero anytime I need him.
I'm Charles Green.
He can take a look at my cash summary reports and let me know that everything's looking good.
Everything is looking good.
See? All my data is in the cloud. So Charles doesn't have to wait for any files to do his work. There are so many celebrity pipes in this town. I have a team of plumbers in the field, all using Xero Touch. makes it real easy for me to keep an eye on the numbers. Everything runs smoothly, and I go on doing what I do best. Zero touch. It's a pleasure doing business.
Yeah, so that's just a quick way of showing how mobile you can be with your business, and you don't need to wait until you get back to the office to invoice or get home at night and get your wife to do it. So it's great for tradies. We've found that tradies love it because they can invoice before they leave the job, and again, improving that cash cycle. So a couple of other really cool features that I really love is the fact that if you're doing business with other businesses that also use Xero, you can securely connect with them. So Xero will give you a secure network key, and you exchange that with your customer or supplier. And that way, the invoices that you're raising and sending to them, or vice versa, will automatically be uploaded into their system or your system. So again, just eliminating the data entry and saving time. The free and unlimited online support. This was really, really good for us a couple of years ago when we first started looking into this space, and being that it is unlimited, we used it quite a bit. And a lot of the, a good point to note is that a lot of the staff from Xero come from an accounting, bookkeeping or business background, so they do understand what you're going through and what you're trying to achieve. So that I've personally found was quite good. No more session reports for those other software users in the room. Again, saving double handling or double entry. And conversion is easy. So we've got, like I mentioned, 12 certified advisors that could help you step through and make that transition to Xero easy and seamless. So depending on what type of person or business owner you are, you may like to look at more than profit and loss and balance sheet to understand how your business is performing. And because of Xero's openness and being a cloud-based accounting program, there is so many different applications that we can link in and provide more meaningful information to business owners. So this slide just shows a range of key performance indicators relevant to a particular business. And what we do is we work with the client, we'll go in and set targets. So whether this is based on your budget, we can pull the budget through from Xero, or set your own. And then we can pretty quickly see which ones are on track and which ones need a bit more attention. So that's just one way. The next one, again, just shows a few different graphical representations based around trends and comparisons. This would mean more to most people than looking at figures or just a profit and loss. And I suppose for the more detailed business owners, this is just another option available, and just showing a range of graphical representations, expenditure, liquidity, other trends. So this top one here just shows a breakdown of your balance sheet, so what your business is actually made up of. And just before I finish up, it's worth mentioning that, again, because Xero's openness and being cloud-based, that other software providers can build their software around Xero. So many of these, there's close to 300 add-ons to Xero now, and they're all built specifically to integrate with Xero, so it's very seamless. So GeoOp is one for the tradies, and I think Leanne mentioned it earlier that we've had a great success story with a client recently who has moved, converted to Xero and implemented GeoOp together, and it's really, really turned his business around from 12 months ago to where it is now. It's quite amazing, and that's where we really see value and get our satisfaction from, is seeing our clients achieve those results. Data Daddy at the top right is, again, working on getting the money in your bank quicker, so we can send payment reminders to your customers before the due date. So perfect for, I suppose, farming clients, things like that, where you don't always, or I suppose anyone in general, that they just need a reminder that it might be due on the 30th. They'll get an email on the 25th saying that your payment is due in 5 days, so that's quite good. Receipt Bank is letting the other people do the data entry, so pack up your receipts in an envelope and send it away, and they'll do it for you. Unleashed is an online inventory management system, so very detailed but very good, and again integrates seamlessly with Xero. And Vend is a great point of sale package, but like I mentioned, there is so many out there. These are just a couple, and Xero do have a facility where the users of these add-ons go in, make comments and reviews and rate them. So if you are considering using something to complement Xero, there is the help out there, and the people that are already using it are telling you what it's like. So if anyone would like more information on any of that, just come and see us. Myself and Ali are probably the ones, or your first point of contact, anything Xero related. If you do have any questions, feel free to grab us this afternoon or after we finish up, or our direct contact details are on the screen there. But before I do finish up, does anyone have any specific questions or